All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started in just a moment. Go ahead and try to share this inspiring visual. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get started about within 5 minutes after. We'll probably get started. We just want to make sure that we try to let some people in. And I got to get a couple things ready here. All right, David, you're promoted to panelist. You should be able to unmute.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, perfect.
All right, so we'll get started here about 5 after. All right, everyone, I want to thank you for being here. We're going to get started in about 4 minutes. I hope you've come with an open mind and you've got your seatbelt ready, because we're going to launch. So stay tuned. It's very exciting information, common sense, which I love. I love common sense. Things that make absolute sense to the masses is what I'm talking about. So we're going to get started here in about 4 minutes or less. David, you see the water and you hear the audio.
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's tranquil, man.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm going to try to switch it up next week a little bit more empowering. This is kind of like relaxing. So after a stressful week, why not?
I like it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here in about 3 minutes. We'll get started in 3 minutes. So you have time. If there's some people you want to try to get on this, the bottom line, this webinar is for people that want to make money without doing anything. All right. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. It's making money without doing anything, following a system. It's called leverage. It's called system. It's called taking advantage of offerings and putting in your life and in your family's life. So the main thing you're going to hear about is most of the time when you're trying to do something, you see a lot of advertisements talking about, hey, we're going to teach you how to do this. We're going to teach you how to do that. And, then if you start a business, an online business, or you want to do anything, there's always a huge learning curve to find things out. With us, I've taken the learning curve and pretty much flattened it out. So, anybody can do it is my point. Anybody can do this. It's not hard. Very, very, very simple. So invite people, invite some people that understand, that would like to have more time and more freedom in their life. Get them on right now. Send them the referral link. You can get the referral link by going to xteam.oureasymoney.com. They can go there. It's a generic link. Again, xteam. I'll try to put it in the chat right now if I can. right there is the link in the chat, xteam.oureasymoney.com, OUREASYmoney.com. That is the sharing link, the information page that I created for everyone. You can have them go there. They can get registered and pop on in. There's a registration link right there for Zoom on that page and everything else. They can learn about everything on that page and then get back to you for your link to bring them on into Excels. All right, we're going to get started right now. Let me go ahead and pause this. I'm going to stop the share. And I said pause it, and it did not pause. All righty. Fantastic. Let me hear. All right. All right. So anyway, I want to say thank you very much for everyone for getting on here. We're going to keep this down to a maximum. I'm hoping about 30 minutes max. This is a very simple concept. This doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand. When you're dealing with myself, when you're dealing with David, who's on with us, you're dealing with people that want to leverage. We want to have more time and freedom. We're not all about just working a job. If you have to work a job, that's fantastic. But a lot of times there's people that would like to have more time to do the things that they want to do so they can control their own time. And also there's also people that would like to have more money, or both. There's people out there that have a lot of money, but they have no time to enjoy life. And it's horrible. And then on top of that, there's people that have time, all the time in the world, but they ain't got a dime, right? They're broke. And this opportunity that I'm sharing with you and anything in the future, we're all about leverage. But the bottom line is, it's all about, you can get started with $100 one time with this opportunity. So very affordable, very straightforward, very simple. You couldn't ask for anything more simple. So I just want to say thank you again. I hope you'll stay tuned till the end of this presentation. You're going to get some great information. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I just made a modification to the PowerPoint that I'm going to use, so hopefully it doesn't screw up. But let me go ahead and try to share my screen.
Lee, do you want to record?
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that. Let me remember that. Okay, let me get this recording. Let me do a small intro here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate all your time. Everybody's got busy lives, busy things going on. I hope you'll put all the distractions away and pay very close attention to what we're about to share with you. We're all about time. We're all about freedom. This is something anyone can do. You don't have to be a crypto expert. You don't have to be an investing expert. The great thing is with my system that I'm creating here, you don't have to really do much of anything, and you're going to find that out right now. You're going to see it. So anyway, make sure you look in the chat. There is a website you can get somebody on if you want to get them on, xteam.oureasymoney.com, xteam.oureasymoney.com. And we're going to go ahead and get started since I just started the recording a little late. And here we go. Let me go ahead and try to share my screen. All right. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to learn about one of the most powerful do-nothing passive income system opportunities you've ever seen. I'm trying to get rid of this on my screen. It always likes to hang out and just bug me. I see it. You guys might not see it. Okay. Anyway, so this is the most powerful do-nothing passive income system, okay, that you've ever seen. And the reason we say that is because I've been around the block. I've done a lot of things, seen a lot of things. And one of the things I like to do is empower people. That's the reason in 1990, I got started with a concept called network marketing, where we're all about building we're all about leverage and building a team and helping others succeed. It started there. and it's progressed into the cryptocurrency space where people can leverage not only the power of people, but leverage the power of money to turn money into more money. And that is what this is about. And then leverage the tools to enhance that to make it even more powerful. All right. So I want you to, for this introduction, just take about 10 minutes we want you to experience global automatic do nothing 100% passive income. You're going to listen to this information. I want you to avoid all the distractions that are out there. Please, I mean, what if this could change your life? You know, what if this is something that you could take advantage of that you haven't seen before and you would like to take advantage of it? That would be incredible, right? You want to establish your 100% free account. It takes like 15 seconds to get your free account. And you're going to click on the link below the video or get back to the person that referred you so that you can get their link. The information, again, that I'm sharing here and other stuff is at xteam.oureasymoney.com. That's our team information page. And you get back to the person to get their link so you can get started with us. And a lot of opportunities out there, like I mentioned here in the intro, they want you to, you see ads all the time. They're saying, hey, you know, I saw an ad just come into my mind that says, I dare you to allow me to create you a store. I'm going to put 20 products in there. Okay. And I did that. I took advantage of that just to see what would happen. And he did. He created the store. But do you know that there is so much for you to do to have a store? You've got to, you know, create the products, you got to put the pricing, you got to advertise it on a basic scale. You have to advertise, you got to get people, and then you have to go against all of the competition that's out there, right? And anything you do, there's competition. Okay. But what I'm talking about here is you're going to have to learn how to do a lot. In most businesses online, especially, you're going to have to create websites, capture pages, videos, email, texting campaigns, and all of these things have to convince people to make a purchase or to join you, right? They have to follow up, and hopefully it's automatic and everything else. And then you also have to become an advertising expert. If you want to get the word out, you can create a website, you can create a capture page, but I'll tell you what, if you don't find people that want to go to that, it's like just sitting there. It's just like real estate just sitting, going, turning into dust, right? And then you're also, you know, you have to become a sales pro. You know, you have to have the skills required. You have to follow up. You have to send emails, create email campaigns, phone, texting campaigns. That's a lot. A lot of people don't think about that. And that's why a lot of times people fail, is because there's so much involved on the back end that it's like, my goodness, right? Now, most people don't have the desire or the time to do all of those things. Now, sometimes you have to do some of the stuff, okay? Now, we've eliminated most of that stuff is gone, the do stuff, all right? Now, we begin as a do nothing 100% passive income source, okay, with Exales, okay? That's how we start from day one. You deposit your money and you're making money. You don't have to share it with anybody. You don't have to tell anyone. Now, if you desire to share with others, because there is a lot more new money that can come in, we're talking thousands of dollars every single month, over and over again on autopilot, okay? Now, if you desire to share it, it's much easier, because everyone starts off as a do nothing passive member, period. So everybody starts off the same way, right? That is duplicatable. That is simple. That is easy. Then you join our global co-op that I've created, which does everything to help bring more people. In addition to what you may be doing, you can bring more people in through our co-op. Okay, all the leads will go right into your inbox. So, and we've made it affordable for the masses. So we are different as much as we possibly can. We've eliminated the do stuff. Now, there is still stuff you have to do, but all the stuff on the front end can be completely eliminated. Now, what are we talking about here? Passive income. When we talk about right away you join, we're talking a minimum deposit of $100 one time, and you can get 18.18% every single month after a month. It's been happening since January 2024. We're going to have David talk about that here in just a moment, give his little testimonial, and I will have more people on these Zooms that have been around just like David, okay, or longer. Now, also, you can pass leave for the same money, the same $100 or more. You can 4x your money in 22 months or less, ladies and gentlemen. Get a 4x on your money, 1,000 to 4,000, 10,000 to 40,000. All right, in 22 months or less. How about residual income? This is more new money. You can get 5% on a global team. All these people that are depositing their funds into the account, they're getting their rewards, and guess what? You're going to get 5% of those rewards on a global team down to from level 2 to 10. Your personals, you're going to get 10% on your personals. All right, we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, we have the co-op. You can get a co-op share or up to 3 shares. We allow every individual to have up to 3 shares in the co-op. The more shares you buy, the cheaper it gets. Just to let you know, it's $40 to $45 per share. Okay, just to let you know. And you can get that information again at xteam.oureasymoney.com. And there you go. So there you're going to get the leads into your inbox, your email inbox, and then you just got to reach out to them and just help them fund their accounts, get their free account and fund their account. Now, 100% passive, 18% every month, $100 minimum. In this example, look, I'm talking about $5,000. It's because a lot of people, they join at 1,000 to 5,000. Okay. And I'm using 5,000 because I think a little bit big. I don't think too small. I think bigger. But you do not need $5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, $100 one time, plus a little bit of a processing fee because of the crypto transfers, $125, $35, whatever, you're in one time. And then you have a global income source, ladies and gentlemen. It's a global income source. This is going to happen every month, 18%. And then on top of that, you join the co-op. That's all you have to do. You do that in the co-op and you're rolling, right? So $5,000, 18.18% every month. That has been happening since January of last year, 2024. That's $909 monthly. Ladies and gentlemen, you do that for 22 months, you've got a 4x on your money, all right? And you get your seed money back within 6 months, okay, 6 months. So 4x on your money in 22 months or less. Now, I keep saying or less. What does that mean? That means that as more new money comes in, that goes toward the 4xing of your capital. All right. So those the extra rewards that you're getting, and I'll show you that right now. So in this example, in 22 months, you've got $20,000 in 22 months, and that is without compounding or referring others. Now, most people are not going to keep this gold mine a secret. I know I'm not, as you can tell. You're going to be able to receive 5% on your global team's monthly rewards down 10 levels. It's more than that because you get 10% on your personal people that you tell about this. All right. But I keep it real simple here because, we're going to go into a little bit more details in just a moment. So in this example, that 909 monthly, you get 5% of that from every person below you down to the 10th level. If you had 1,000 people doing this exact same thing, and everybody will get there, you have to understand, you may start out at 100, you may start out at 1,000, but everybody's going to be, who would not increase that? And you're going to hear from David, who did that. He did just that. And that's incredible. You're going to increase that. It's going to be more than 5,000. Okay. There are people that put way more than that in here because they understand leverage and money and they appreciate this. Heck, if you think about it on a 401k, if you get 18% a year on your money, you're doing fantastic. This is every single month. Now let's break down the referral rewards real quick. So on level 1, you got 5 people, you get 10%. So that if you had 5 people that did the $5,000, that's another new money income of $454 monthly. Level 2, another $1,100 monthly. Everyone just referring 5 people. You said 5, they're on your level. You referred 5, they're on your level 1. They referred 5, they're on your level 2. Just 5 people one time. And this money will continue to come in month after month after month. They joined once. Okay, they don't have to renew anything or anything. And they're going to be adding more money and doing the same thing. This is massive duplication and leverage, ladies and gentlemen. 125 people, another 5,600 monthly. Level 4, 625 people. So at all 10 levels, that's 10 million people. Okay, you know, in a perfect scenario, wouldn't that be incredible? But let's just calm down a minute. Okay, calm down, Lee. You know, what are we talking about? Let's just say 1,000 people. And you're getting, they did the $5,000, they got up to the $5,000, you're getting 5%, that's $45,000 monthly, every single month in new money. And all of that goes toward helping you Forex your money quicker. Now, if you think about being a part of our global advertising co-op, that can happen even sooner, because now you're getting more and more people excited. And you know, one of the things I talk about on the co-op, when people click on the links and they look at the videos, I tell them you are experiencing the system in action because they came from the advertising. They see it. It's not like, does it really work? Well, hello, you're here. That means it works. And that means you're almost completely losing your mind if you don't get started. It's like crazy. Now, how is this possible? How can all of this money fly around like this? Now, in addition to the companies being extremely profitable in many different ways, other than the one-time extra bonuses like car bonuses, all of these referrals, okay, now I'll let David make a note, if you can, just talk about the car bonus for a minute, if you don't mind. So all of this new money that comes in month after month, that $45,000, that goes toward you Forexing your money. So it's not like, quote, new money coming in from the company. It's part of the system. It's part of the way it goes. Now, so you can ask your questions on that and we can answer in more detail, okay? So you can Forex your money in as little as 1 month. In other words, if you had $1,000 and you're supposed to Forex your money to $4,000 in 22 months without referring someone, but then you have $5,000 come in. Well, guess what? In 1 month, if you had $5,000 in 1 month from all the team building and stuff, guess what? You Forex your money in a month. Bam. Now, guess what you do? Start another contract, right? Forex your money again. Put more money in. All right. And this never stops. This never stops. It's just going to keep going and going. How is this possible? Also, it's proven since November 2023, even sooner than that. We opened up on the global market, just like David will tell you, in January of last year. The corporate investors, they're members of the royal family in Dubai. They all, you know, they're already wealthy. They're wealthy in real estate and whatever else they do with the royal family. I think they deal with spices and things. Bottom line is they're already wealthy. Okay. Then you're talking about, they also do the investing. We do trading. They trade on the crypto marketplace. They do arbitrage trading. All of this is generating money. They're creating new technology and blockchain investments all of the time. They're creating an entire ecosystem. 80% of the nodes on the Merlin blockchain are owned by them. Now, what is a node, real quick? A node, just like you have a credit card processor at your business. When the customer swipes the card, you pay a fee, you keep the rest, right? Well, every time a transaction happens on the blockchain, you have to pay fees. and those fees go 80% of the fees, all those fees goes to this, right? And then they have their own coin. Believe it's called Pond. I haven't been corrected yet, so we're going to roll with it. I haven't seen it myself, but I just did an interview with one of the initial people, Eloy, when he told me about it. I believe that's the case. Now, most people would say yes. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I waited to share this for over a year and a half. I haven't decided to share until just now. Why? Because I wanted to see it working, and everything works like a champ. Now, people are going to say yes to receiving the 18%, getting a Forex on their money, earning thousands of dollars. This is real, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Excels is real, it's solid, it's extremely profitable, and has a 20-year plus vision. So we want you to get back to the person that referred you to get started with a free account and get it funded. Okay, one thing I want to say real quick, I'm going to try to bring David on here in just a moment. Take the time to do this, ladies and gentlemen. You might not know crypto, we do. And if we don't have the answer to everything, if we need to work through things, we'll do it. We're going to hold your hand. Most things that you do out there as far as business, you are on your own, okay? You're on your own, and if you're on your own, then you're going to have to figure things out. At least with us, we can help you. We can do things that need to be done, and we'll move forward. So with that being said, let me see if David, can you come on and just say hi to everyone? And David, he's an investor. He's a person that loves leverage. He loves to bless people and help people. And the bottom line is you want to be a part of a team like this. You want to be a part of people that care about you, that want you to win. Let's face it. If we help you make $1 million, we're blessed as well. Don't forget that. It's a win-win-win situation. David, welcome, and please say hello to everyone.
Hey, Lee, thanks for the amazing overview, man. This is great. So yeah, you're right. Helping enough people get what they want, you get what you want. It's just a proven fact, and that's the beauty of what we're doing. It's a win-win for everybody. So that's our goal, to help everybody win. But I mean, just to give you guys a little background of who I am and a little bit of my experience and my journey with Excels. I heard about this back in January 2024, right during the inception. And of course, just like everybody, I've had my guard up, there's been a lot of ups and downs in other previous companies. So rightfully so, I wasn't ready to pull the trigger. However, I did put $100 or maybe $1,000 just to test it out. And it worked. And then I saw, the following month later, I mean, there was people basically in that second month already putting over $100,000. And I was like, whoa, these guys really see something big about this, right? So what I did was I interviewed, and we had a Zoom call, and about a year ago I made that video. And one of the questions that really stood out, and I had to ask, and till this day they're true to their word, is a lot of people could attest to this. If you're watching the replay, or if you're on this call right now, you've been in this journey as long as I have. One issue that we typically had in the past was withdrawals. Okay, are we ever going to have any issues with withdrawals? Is there ever going to be any temporary pause or anything like that? They promised and guaranteed no. Till this day, we have not had any issues. Like clockwork, every single month, on the 15th of every month, I get my withdrawal. Secondly, are we going to have any issues with the website being down, going through maintenance, like we see with a lot of other companies? Year and 6 months later.
Are you able to share your screen, David?
Oh, yeah. There you go. A year and 6 months later, I was not able. I mean, we have not had any issues with the website. So, it's just been an amazing journey. Now, I deposited $5,000, right? So during my journey with Excels, I've made, and here's the thing, guys, I'll be honest with you. This is something that I was not referring other people to. I was not building. I just said, you know what? I'm going to just set it and forget it. I'm going to see how this works out. And it's been working amazing. I made about $12,500 so far with that $5,000, right? Just recently, the other month, I like to be transparent. I like to share exactly what my belief system is. I ended up putting $30,000, right? I see other people putting in over $100,000 and they're making $18,000 a month, walking away from their jobs over a year ago, changing their lives. Now, Lee, in the beginning of the call, he said, what if this could actually change your life? What if it could change your life? Well, you know, it is. It already is changing lives. A year and 6 months ago has been changing people's lives. So, you know, just when you think that you're late to the game, you're not. This is just the beginning, guys. They have a 20-year roadmap. They have nodes. They have, I mean, I'm not going to get into that because that's a whole other ballpark, but just know that there's a lot of value in what they've been doing. They got validators, they have nodes, they have their own exchange, and they're going to be listed next month on Gate.io and Uniswap. You know, there's just so much that goes on with this. Last month, I was in Las Vegas at one of their events, you know, and they've had events in New York, events in Texas, they had events in Florida. Just right now, they're in Miami. And no, I'm sorry, they were in Miami last week, so that event just ended. But you guys got to understand that they're doing these events because they care. They want to see other people win. And then I got to meet the co-founders. You know, Vamsy, he flew down to SoCal, had lunch with them a few times, and he didn't have to do that. And one of the things that stuck out when I initially spoke to the co-founders and interviewed them over a year ago was they didn't have all the answers. And I was okay with that because I've vetted other companies and other owners supposedly, and you know, they had all the answers. They had all the bells and whistles. They had the beautiful site. Come to find out, they're not here no more. You know, so they could have all the answers they want. You could, you know, meet them, but this was just different. And you know, I got that BS meter vibe pretty high. And they don't have that. Their intentions. One thing that I realize in this space is you will never know the intentions behind any platform co-founders. You will never know, right? You hope it's good, and if it is, then it's going to be around like Excels. One thing about their intentions is it's been genuine ever since day one. They kept their word, and they have a long roadmap. Now, the 18.18% that Lee was talking about, I like to run numbers real fast. I'm just going to grab my calculator. Anybody could do this. One question over a year ago, I asked, why 22 months? I don't understand why is it 22 months, you know? So they want everything to be sustainable, and everything that I checked out makes it sustainable, because you can't be compounding forever. So let's just say that somebody puts in $100,000, right? And you're earning 18.18%. You're making $18,180 free and clear every single month, right? And people have been doing that for over 1 year and 6 months. Now you get that 18,000, multiply that by 22, you're exactly at $399,960. You're at $400,000, guys. So when Lee was saying you're going to 4x your money, you're going to 4x your money. And you know, that's one of the beauties of this. Now, here's the thing: if you're a builder, you like to refer people, you don't have to wait 22 months. You'll get there a lot faster. And talking about building a team and referring other people, this is a no-brainer because I'm seeing so many people win, and I've been in so many other companies in the past where I lost, we all lost, and we don't want that to happen. So bringing people in here is just sharing something of value. Now, Lee asked about the car bonus. To qualify for the car bonus, and this is what I love. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like making a car payment. I don't mind, you know, I love the car that I drive, but I don't like making the car payment. So what Excels is doing is they're giving you a car allowance, a car bonus, right? And here's what you got to do to qualify. So to qualify, you need to have 20 direct members minimum, right? Whether they come in and they deposit the minimum of $100, $1,000, you know, whatever. Direct volume 300,000, right? So if you have me and Lee and you referred a handful of other people and it totals 300K. Total group volume, all 10 levels, $1 million, right? And I've seen people do this in a short amount of time. You know, I mean, even if it took you 6 months to a year, is it worth it? I think it is to have somebody pay your car month after month. And what do you call it? So what,
you also get a one-time bonus when you achieve that too, on
yeah.
top of the car money.
Yeah, so here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a one-time bonus of $20,000, okay, upfront, paid in USDT. And the reason why I know this works is because it's working for a lot of people in the Las Vegas event. We had a lot of people jump up on stage getting this car bonus. You're also going to get $1,000 paid monthly until $50,000 is reached, earning you a total of $70,000, guys. So to have the $20,000 bonus plus you're going to get $1,000 every single month, pay your bill, your car note. That's amazing. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not there yet. Like I said, I wasn't referring anybody until recently, and I think this is something where this is going to go viral very soon. So everybody on this call who is a builder who wants to refer other people, you're at the right place, right time. What I was going to say also is Latin America. Latin America has been exploding with egg sales, right? So when you look at Europe, you look at Asia, you look at United States, the market is wide open for anybody who wants it, guys. So I'm just saying minimum deposits $100. I wouldn't get started with the 100. I would recommend, anything nothing less than 1,000. You're earning 18% a month. I put in 30,000. I'm going to be doing a withdrawal next week, maybe in 4 days or 5 days, $5,400. I'm going to compound that. That's how much I believe in this. I'm going to compound it to the next month to withdraw $6,400. Now, a lot of people in this space, their goal is to make $1,000 a day. By compounding, you can do that. It's just all around a great company. I don't even like to call it a company. I like to call it an ecosystem because it has all the bells and whistles. But I'm excited. This isn't going anywhere. They got a long roadmap, and the people are amazing. So, anyways, Lee, I'll send it back to you. Any questions? Just let me know. But it's all yours, brother.
All right, thank you. You know what? Another thing, leveraging this with the co-op is going to be a blessing for you, ladies and gentlemen. So take advantage of it. I just set it up. We'll perfect it as we go through. But the bottom line is, you can utilize my marketing, my efforts, and bring leads into you. And all you got to do is just say, hey, let's get your account set up. Here's my link. Let's fund it. And you're off and running. Imagine everyone doing that. In addition to you telling people, if you do want to tell people. Now, like I said, there is no requirement to tell other people. You just join us and be passive, okay? But I am not going to sit down and not bless other people. What happens with this is you're going to see that you're being blessed after about a month or two. You're going to be like, screw it. I have to tell some people about this. And that's what happened. After a year and 6 months now, I said, screw it. I cannot keep this a secret no more. I can't. Why would you keep a blessing like this a secret? So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the official presentation, ladies and gentlemen, if I can find it here. Just a moment. All right, I'll do the official presentation in a second here. Here we go. So this is I'm going to run through this. We've already spent a lot of time. I'm already over 30 minutes. I lied. I get excited about this stuff. So anyway, I'm going to run through this. You'll be able to get back to the person that, referred you to get your questions answered, get started, and go through the process. So this is Exels. It's a revolutionary blockchain technology and a digital asset. The disclaimer is everything that we've shared on this presentation in this is just basically, there's no guarantees. We're not legal, financial advisors and everything else. The bottom line, just read this. This pertains to everything we're talking about. Exels is not responsible for any loss or damages resulting, and the affiliates that share it. You just have to join and understand how powerful this opportunity is, okay? Now, this is a symphony of digital innovation. Exels is an ecosystem, okay? It's designed, you see my screen, right, David? Okay, anyway. It's designed to revolutionize the digital, yes. Okay, thank you. Digital cryptocurrency and blockchain market with cutting edge technology and innovative solutions. So this is not just another company. This is an ecosystem. This is an incredible opportunity, right? Now, it's founded in Dubai in January of 2022, okay? Maybe I should update my slides. With a vision of financial backing of a group of investors from the various parts of the world, led primarily by Dubai's royal family. How incredible is this? Okay. United by the vision of achieving global recognition as leaders in blockchain technology development, surpassing renowned digital platforms like Ethereum. So they want to be on the cutting edge of the blockchain technology, and they are, ladies and gentlemen, they are doing it. It's a sustainable future over time to establish a seamless flow of transactions. They've created all of this, their own cryptocurrency called XVI, a decentralized browser, X Navigator, a crypto exchange platform, Exchanger, okay, NFT marketplace platform, Ocean, okay, artificial intelligence, video games, betting services, hybrid staking platform. All of this generates money, all right, on a global decentralized scale. That is why I decided to share this with everyone and go on a massive scale. It officially launched with the staking on January 5th, 2024 last year. Hybrid staking platform designed to offer highly attractive and consistent rewards. We've talked about that. The headquarters is in Dubai with a strategic hub in the heart of Bulgaria. Matter of fact, there's going to be a trip to Dubai and a trip to Bulgaria coming up that you can qualify for. Now, the monthly, multiply your capital by 2 to 5 times, okay? So if you want to see money rewards daily, ultimately in 22 months, you'll get a 2x on your money. It's a smaller daily ROI. Weekly, you get a little bit more. Monthly is a little bit more. And of course, if you wait the entire 22 months, you can get a 5x, not just a 4x. Most people take the combination of a 4x return, 18% monthly, and it's and that you see rewards month after month after month. That's how that works. Most people love that. I love that. I don't want to get the smaller rewards, and I don't want to wait 22 months to see something. I want to see it monthly. That's good enough for me. Now, so your capital plus a 3x equals a 4x on your money. Okay. So your capital 5,000. See the highlighted part plus a 3x. 5,000 plus the 15,000 that you get is $20,000. Okay. And so in 6 months is what it takes to get your capital back. All right. Now, minimum deposit is only $100. Okay. With minimum withdrawal is $25. Withdrawal fee is 6%. Now, somebody mentioned to me 6% is a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, you're making 18% a month on your money. Let the company have some of it back as a fee. Okay. My goodness. Okay. But you don't have to pay a monthly fee. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no monthly fee, no enrollment fee, all right? And you can have unlimited contracts. So let's not, 6%, please, company, take it. You're welcome to have it. Look at the platform they've given us. Look at what they're doing for you, okay? Multiply your capital without the need to invite, sell, recruit, or attend meetings, events, or trainings. And then when you build, you're going to be like, I'm going because this is exciting stuff, right? Don't wait 22 months. You can get your return quicker by building a team. You can get instant access to your returns through the following 3 accelerating bonuses. Number 1 on the left, you can get immediate money, right? Immediate for referring people. If they deposit into the weekly plan, you get 2% right now. Monthly plan, 4%. If they do the fixed plan, 5%. So if they deposit $10,000, you're going to get 2% of that. If they do the weekly, if they deposit 10,000 in the monthly plan, you're going to get 4%, and the same thing, 5%. Number 2 on the right, residual acceleration through direct referrals. Okay. People you personally refer every single month, you get 10% of their rewards. In the example I've shared before, if they're getting, first of all, if they deposit $5,000, you're going to get 4%, which is $200 one time right now. That goes into your account immediately as soon as they fund it. Then 5,000, that person is going to get 5,000. They take their 5,000, they're going to get 18%, 18.181%, which is $909. okay, every single month, you're going to get 10% of that, ladies and gentlemen, $90 a month. That's just with one person. And that's why we talked about building a global team, right? And here we go. The contract is $5,000. You get a 4X that equals $20,000 in 22 months. Now, you can accelerate your turns from 22 months to 11 months in that example right there. Okay, $5,000, 18%, they're making $909. You get 10%, that's $90 extra. $90 a month, 10 people, that's $909 monthly. Okay, that's going to help you get a 4X on your deposit in 11 months. Okay, in that example. Finally, number 3 on the right, residual acceleration through indirect referral volume. Everybody on your team level 2 through 10. In other words, you referred 5 and now they start referring down and down to the 10th level. You get 5%, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that same example, that's another 454, 5% on just a team with $50,000 in volume for the group. I mean, incredible. All right. So all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is you're going to get your free account. You're going to purchase your USDT, send the USDT to your decentralized wallet, for example, Trust, or MetaMask, or whatever you want, Exodus, whatever wallet. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're going to register your ID on the website. You're going to link one of your coins to your back office, and then you're going to send the USDT directly to that one right there. It's going to give you an address to send it to. Your account, your wallet will be linked, and it's not any more guesswork. It's simple. Okay, we can walk you through everything. So, what is the risk? Xfirm is the main part of this. Is a low risk project. Look at the power behind what they're doing. All right, incredible. So with that being said, we want you to discover the power of this evolution. We want you to join us. I'm going to stop sharing, give you a few final thoughts here. Let me see if there is. All right, thanks. There's some more links in the sharing there, okay, under the chat. So let me stop the share. All right. So the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, is you need to be a part of this. You don't have to refer people, but you can start, even if you're limited on funds, you can start with $100. Like I said, basically $125, because there are fees to get your money swapped and, make your purchases with cryptocurrency. But once your account is funded, it's off and running. You're off and running to the races. It just takes a little bit of time. The good thing is David, myself, everybody will help you no matter what. We'll hold your hand and help you get started. Again, go to xteam.oureasymoney.com, OUREASY money. It's in the chat. That is the team page. That is what you can use to share it with others. It has everything on there. All the videos David talked about that I've done is on there. How to fund your account, the instructions to do it are on there. The information about the co-op is on there. All right. Getting on our Telegram app, it's on there. So, and also the Zoom links so that other people can register for the live Zooms and get on is on there. So we've done everything. We are creating a massive, do nothing, duplicatable, everyone can do it system. So with that being said, I want to say thanks for hanging in. It's already been 50 minutes, blah, 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 blah. David, thanks a lot. Say goodbye to everyone, and we're going to end this sucker.
All right, guys. Thanks. Don't forget, invite everybody to the next Zoom call every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 Eastern Standard Time. But you guys, this is a done-for-you system, like Lee said. Just invite. It's the easiest job in the world. And that's it, man. Have a great weekend.
Bye for now. Bye, guys.